Wow. What a shocking win. I'm speechless. I'm speechless at this point. This team, it's so West Ham. It is so West Ham. Where did that come from? Where has that been all season? Just when you think West Ham are dead, buried, down and out, we come out and pull out an unbelievable performance. Honestly, we're going to get to the player ratings. As you can see, I've got them up here. Fucking, where's that? Up here. So we're going to rate every player shortly. So stick around for that. Join in, get involved, see what your ratings are. But Nuno got it right today. It's simple as that. It was amazing. You sit there and you put out the best possible team and just let them work. Honestly, so pleased with the response and performance from the players. They've been poor. They've had to do a lot better, and they stepped up today. They stepped up in so many ways, and they proved that they have got something about them. They're not weak, and they're not cowards, that they can fight against the odds, and they did it today. They did it today. And, performance of the season, best performance in a long time. And listen, happy for Nuno. It frustrates me that he didn't do it against Brentford and Leeds, but we move forward. We have to put that behind us. It is frustrating, but yeah, Potts. Yeah, where's Potts been? I can't wait to wear Potts. That's what frustrates me. Freddie Potts, like, he was unbelievable today, and he hasn't been able to get a look in under several managers. And now he gets his chance. It is, honestly, no, it's not first win, Mr. Whopper. It is our second win of the season. First win under Nuno. And now hopefully we can kick on, because honestly, it's a cup final next week in Burnley. But it's what I want to see from the team. It's fight. It is fight. It's showing the team that you want it more. And that's what we showed. To go a goal down and still come out on top is big for this team. Like I said, to be able to say that we deserve the win, I can't remember the last time we've said that. Like, we deserved to win a game of football. And that is a win that wasn't expected. It's all for nothing if we don't beat Burnley. Like, if the team, this is the thing, this is the test. Because I've seen this team so often, right? They'll get a win over a good team and think they can roll over the lesser teams. Think they can just turn up. You cannot just turn up and expect to beat Burnley. They're a tough side. And if you do that, like if we lose next week, forget about it. We have to bloody win. We have to win. And like the chat says, all we ask for is a team put a shift in. All we ask for is some fight. Show us some fight. But the thing is, and KG's saying the team's inconsistent, the biggest thing, right? The first step to getting consistency is playing the same team week in, week out. That's the team. That's it. That's your starting lineup. That's your strongest 11. They start every single week now. Every single week. Go with that. And if you do that, there'll be the consistency. They'll get the understanding. Like for Potts and Fernandes to work so well together already is huge. Imagine they start to get that little bit of understanding with each other. Paqueta in his strongest position. Don't play him false 9. Paqueta in his strongest position, please. That's what I want to see. All we need. And you start playing with a striker. Like, even though Callum Wilson didn't score, he occupied defenders. He was a handful. This is what I want to see. So, listen, Sullivan out. Protests go on. But Nuno, he showed he can turn things around. Burnley will be a harder game. Yeah, I do think that. I do think Burnley will be a tougher game than Newcastle. Not that Burnley are a better team than Newcastle, but they're fighting for their lives right now, as are we. And they are coming feeling like this is an opportunity to get something. Now, that blood they can smell, the scent of blood may not be as strong as it was before, but they're going to still feel like this is an opportunity. And that's why we have to outwork them. And you start with that team. Honestly, I have to question so much of Graham Potter. Like, bringing Hermanson in and just dropping Areola like Areola was some bum. Like, and you had to just drop him instantly. The guy, honestly, I can't stand him. Awful manager. Awful manager. To come in and some of the players he brought in and just these rash decisions. To start Potts in every, like, near enough most of he played Potts in, I think he played him in every preseason game. And nowhere to be seen when the season starts. Madness. But again, like, what was Nuno thinking having Irving over Potts and Souček? Souček up top. That's where he is. Bring him off the bench. I'm happy with him there. More effective than in the midfield. Where are my Areola haters? Yeah, listen. Areola, mate. We've been defending him, and like I said, I'm really that's the performances he gives you. Like last season, that's the one I saw. That's the performances I saw last season. Shout out to the Newcastle fans in the chat. Appreciate it. Fair play. And it's I can't remember the last time we've had opposition fans coming and saying you deserve to win. It's been a long time. It's been 97 years. Oh my God, I can smile, I can sleep soundly and enjoy my week. The defense, yeah, Tadibo was on it, Kilman, they was both on it. The defense, like, and I've been on these players' cases, rightly so. But they've showed that there are good players and they've shown they can fight. They've shown they can work every week now. This is the standard. This is the standard. Every week. Now, let's be real. Tadibo and Kilman have deserved the hate. They've deserved the hate. Let's be real. Let's not be silly. They've deserved the hate. Where was this against Leeds, Brentford? Where were these performances? Like, they actually put a shift in. So they deserve it. We can't sit here and act like they've been good and it's just all been managers. Yeah? So let's be sensible. You can stand by them, but they've not been good. Players need to be called out when they're not putting a shift in, and they've not put a shift in, and today they put a shift in, so they get praised. We give praise and criticism where it's due. So yeah, look, I really like Nuno, and I really want him to succeed. So if he can do that each week and just put out good lineups and manage the game well, then, you know what I mean, we're happy. Let's rate these players, right? I've got it all up here now. Yeah. Okay, here we go. Alphonse Areola. Let's see. What are we saying for Alphonse Areola? Very good performance today. It's got to be a high score. You know, obviously the man of the match has to get the highest score, but look, that one goal he let in was a good goal. So I'm not going to blame him for that. It's out of 100. So if you're saying 8.5, then it's 85. So let's just, yeah. It's got to be, let's give him a solid, I'd say a solid 8. A solid 8. 8 is good, like 80 or 8. Yeah, 81. I'm happy with that. I'm comfortable with that. Like I said, he did concede a goal, but not too much about it. But unbelievable. He's in contention. Kilman. This is someone that I've been like giving these sorts of scores to. You know, yeah, we could have been down without him. So Kilman, I'm gonna give him. He was good. Kilman was good. Kilman was good. I'm gonna give him 75. Give him a 75, I think. There was still a couple of times, and the same with Tadibo. A couple of times I got beat in the air. I think it was 74. Diouf. Yeah, Diouf was okay. Diouf wasn't up to his usual standards. He wasn't poor. None of the players were poor. But I think Diouf, I'd give a 70 to. 65, that's harsh. There was a couple of times he did get I think for that first goal, we could have done better. Played the youth. Yeah. Yeah, I think it's 68 maybe. It weren't his best game, but he wasn't poor. He still got the strength, still got the power, still does some good things going forward. But I need to set some levels here. So I'll give him a 68. Jean-Claire Todibo. Don't think anyone was under an 8. Maybe. It depends how you view like a 68, like 6.8 or 7 is pretty good to me. Todibo, I thought was for the he did get beaten here one time, but he ran his ass off. I thought he was slightly better than Kilman, to be honest. I don't give him. I can't. What did I give Kilman? I gave Kilman 74. Okay, let's have some standards here. 72. I'll give Todibo 74. There weren't much in it between them, but I just thought he stood out. He stood out. I'm going to revisit some of these because maybe we can bump everyone up. I just need to see what I'm going to give the top players. Aaron Wan-Bissaka, decent. Had some pace going forward. Put in some decent tackles. Wan-Bissaka. It didn't stand out as much as some others. Let's give him a 72. Like this is, and I'm trying. If you think about this, yeah, I've been giving players in the 20s or 2s, 1s, whatever you want to call them. Yeah. Somerville causing problems down the left. Pace better than he was last season. Much better than he was last week against Leeds. He was much better. Yeah. I'm just trying to not go mad. I'm going to revisit some of these. I need to see what I'm giving my best players, but I don't want to be giving 10s or whatever. And then we need somewhere to go from here. So I'm trying to be a little bit sensitive, a bit conservative. Somerville, yeah, I thought our attack was good. Somerville probably a 72 as well. Lucas Paqueta. Oh, Lucas Paqueta, man of the match contender, goal scorer. He's got to be in the 80s. He's got to be in the 8s. I think Paqueta, I'm going to give him an 8.4, 84. Yeah, scored a goal, bossed it, linked up well, class. Fernandez, yeah, the midfield was on point today, and Fernandez was one of them. So Fernandez, I'm going to give an 80. Man, 85, yeah, Fernandez. Let's see, 77, he's saying it. Pac-Man 9, maybe he wasn't, I don't know. Maybe I'm being too conservative. Bowen, like being unlucky not to get a goal today, not to get a penalty. I thought he was very good, Bowen. I thought he was very good today. Bowen, capped his performance overall. How often do we say that midfield on point? Not very often, mate. Bowen, I'm going to give an 80 as well. Freddie Potts, the man of the match. 70. God, KG, you're harsh. Man of the match, Freddie Potts. It's got to be. Do you know what? I'll give him a 9. I might bump up some others, but let's give him. If you're 9, man of the match, 99. Yeah, very good, very good. Really pleased for him. Really pleased for him. West Ham boy, academy fan, loves the club. It's because our coach have to be asked fair to play KG. Yeah. I want to see that. That's the first. I can't remember the last time. No, I've never given these scores for West Ham. Since I started doing this, I've never given these scores. Callum Wilson, despite not getting a goal or having many shots, he was good. He was good. Like he occupied the defense. He was everywhere. He caused problems and created opportunities and spaces for other players. I'll give him a 26. Nuno Espirito Santo, the manager. Mate, I can't remember if I did this last week. I would have given him like a 1. Did I do it last week? I don't know if I did it last week. I might not have. He would have got a 1 last week. This week, Nuno, I think I might have to Part of me wants to mark him down for not playing this team sooner and waiting for so bloody long. But we need a healthy Green. But yeah, he managed it. He managed it well. I'll give him an 8. Like, I think for the most part the subs were good. There was a part I was worried he was going a bit defensive, but it worked in the end because they weren't able to create, but we give up a little bit of possession, but he got the job done. So I'll give him an 8. KWP was all right coming on, helped us see the game out. Standard 70. Like I said, I may have to readdress these. Igor come on really late. Helped to see the game out. Didn't affect the game too much. 65. Souček, goal scorer, come on up front. And listen, he Freddie Potts put the ball in the back of the net. You know, I can't blame Souček for the offside. It was pathetic. It was pathetic. It was a pathetic decision. So it's not even Souček's fault, but he got his goal. He scored. So I'm going to give him 76. There we go. Right. Any of these that we can revise. Kyle Walker-Peters didn't get into the game too much. I'll give him a 68. Any of these, I think I'm happy with this. Happy with Bowen's one. I thought he ran his ass off. Fernandez, very good in the midfield. Paqueta, do you know what? I'm going to give him an 88. 8.8, if you like, for Paqueta. Let's bump him up. Somerville, yeah, let's bump him up. 75. Now we've set a standard for where we are man of the matches. We can see, okay, how good these were in relation. I'm comfortable with that. To Debo, do you know what? Let's bump up our defense. 76. 70. Kilman, 74. All right, there we go. We bump everyone up. There we go. Everyone deserves a little bit of a bump. Bowen, 75. It's harsh. Maybe Bowen didn't score today. That's as low as I'm willing to go for Bowen. Bowen 7 wasn't the best we've seen. Listen, he could have got a goal. I think he ran him ragged when we was countering. He was doing a lot in terms of in the build-ups to goals, I think, with Bowen. Maybe didn't stand out as much, but I think he still did quite a bit. But man of the match, Freddie Potts, ladies and gentlemen. Let's put a little review for Freddie Potts on here. Yeah, absolutely class. First Premier League start of many to come. Right, that's what we're writing. Start of many to come. Come on, you Irons. There we go. Little thing for Freddie because he's man of the match. There we go. That's it. 3-1 West Ham. Submit my fan analysis. There it is. There is the player ratings for the starting 11. So listen, let's hope we can kick on from here. I just want to be away from that relegation zone and we stay up. Honestly, it's so football's like that. It can change. I was really thinking we were going to go down like a few days ago. It really felt like I'm so certain. Now it's up in the air. If we lose to Burnley, then I'll still think we're going to go down. So let's see. But yeah, like with this channel, everyone is watching. I'm trying to. I want to think about more different types of content. I want this channel to be different. I don't want it to just be a rehash of every other channel. That's why, even though it's called Lawless Live, I don't do a lot of lives. But I really want to think of some different type of content and make it creative and fun. So that's why, like, I'm not just doing videos for the sake of doing videos. When I do a video, I want it to be something. But I'm trying to be a little bit more busy around match days. So stick with me. And yes, this channel, along with West Ham Fan TV, we're going to build it up. We want to get to 10k subs on here, 100k West Ham Fan TV, and smash up the likes. But there it is. Come on! Had to come back for a win. It's been miserable. I've been miserable. Now I'm happy. Look at it. Yes. 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 Enjoy my week. Burnley. I'm going to be at the protest for the Burnley game. Hope to see as many of you down there as can get there. And listen, we show, don't matter how the team go on a 10-game unbeaten run. We're still going to be there. We're still going to protest. So listen, absolutely buzzing. Doesn't matter what happens. Don't worry about the future. Get carried away. Enjoy the now. Enjoy the now. Nicky is doing fan cams. I'm going to check if he's uploading them. So do look out for those. But yeah, much better now. I can actually get the thing up, the graphics up on the screen. Yeah, full crew out. Full crew is definitely dropping down the pecking order. So yes, hopefully we can. That's it. We don't ask for much, but we just want some fight. Show us that you're capable of staying up. If we can stay up, and Nuno gets a preseason and he starts to get his players in, we could be looking at a good side again, especially if we get Sullivan out. So I hope to see as many of you as you can at the protest. Enjoy your Sunday. Enjoy going into work tomorrow with your heads held high. And we'll see you soon. I don't do one thing left to say on here. So thanks for watching.